The Guinea fowl, also known in Brazil as capote, coca, or guine, is an old friend of rural life. Originally from Africa, it was brought to Brazil by the Portuguese during colonial times and adapted perfectly to our hot climate. Today, it's common to see these birds wandering freely around farms, ranches, and country backyards, blending in with local chickens as if they were part of the family. But there's one question that always comes up. If they're so common in the countryside, why do so few Brazilians actually eat guinea fowl meat? The answer is quite interesting, and it has more to do with the bird's behavior than with its flavor. Because when it comes to taste, it's excellent. Many people even compare it to pheasant, since the meat is darker, firmer, and has a rich, distinctive flavor that stands out from regular chicken. Besides being delicious, it's also a healthy meat, high in protein and low in fat, which makes it popular among chefs and fine dining restaurants. In some regions of Brazil, especially in the northeast and southeast, it even appears in traditional gourmet dishes. Still, most people see it as something exotic, far from what they're used to eating. And the main reason for that is simple: production scale. A regular farm chicken grows to slaughter size in about 45 days. The guinea fowl takes much longer to reach the ideal weight. On top of that, it's a nervous, noisy bird that doesn't adapt well to intensive farming systems, so raising them in large numbers is a real challenge. The females make things even harder. They love to hide their nests. That makes it difficult to find the eggs and keep track of production. And unlike common hens, they don't lay eggs year-round. Their laying season usually runs from September to March, meaning fewer eggs, fewer chicks, and a smaller supply on the market. Another factor is consumer habit. Brazilians are used to the farm chicken, cheap, easy to find, and available in standardized cuts. Guinea fowl meat, on the other hand, is often sold whole, sometimes frozen, and at a higher price. Because of that, it tends to be found only in niche markets like restaurants, country inns, or among people who enjoy trying unusual meats. But everyone who tastes it agrees. The flavor is amazing. The meat is firm and has that strong, country-style taste that reminds you of homemade cooking. The most traditional recipes are stews, roasts, or dishes cooked in rich sauces, often paired with cassava, peppers, wine, and seasoned rice. In the state of Piauí, for example, guinea fowl is even a symbol of local cuisine. And what's even better, this bird has huge potential. It's hardy, adapts to many environments, and helps control pests naturally, feeding on insects and small critters. So besides providing meat and eggs, it's also a great ally in farm management. In places where ticks and grasshoppers are a constant problem, the guinea fowl becomes a true friend to the farmer. It helps keep pest populations under control naturally, maintaining ecological balance without the need for chemicals or pesticides. The only downside is that raising them is still expensive and requires special care. They're birds that love freedom. They need space to walk, scratch the ground, and explore. When kept in small enclosures, stress levels rise and productivity drops, making production more costly overall. There's another thing about guinea fowl: they're noisy. Any sudden movement is enough to make them start shouting nonstop. That's why they're not exactly the best neighbors in urban areas or small farms. Even so, some people see great business potential in raising them. In the Brazilian state of Piauí, for example, where guinea fowl are known as capotes, the region has become one of the country's biggest producers. One farmer, Joaquim Almeida, owns a small property with over 1,000 birds. He built a complete setup with sheds, shelters, and incubators to keep production going all year long. Every day, around 120 chicks are born and sold to other farmers and local ranches. Joaquim says the secret is good planning. He organizes the females' laying cycles so that eggs and chicks hatch at different times of the year, ensuring a constant supply. But according to him, the biggest challenge is still the lack of technical knowledge. Many beginners start without guidance and learn through trial and error, making mistakes until they find the best way to handle the species. And of course, there's the daily battle with the noise. Imagine hundreds of guinea fowl calling at the same time. Still, Joaquim says it's worth it. Demand is so high that he often runs out of chicks to sell, showing how much this market can still grow, especially in warm rural areas where the bird thrives naturally. Today, anyone who decides to raise guinea fowl can choose between two main systems. The extensive system is more natural, with the birds roaming freely in open areas, feeding and breeding on their own. The intensive system is more controlled, with sheds, balanced feed, and technical management. The first method costs less but requires more work. After all, they hide their nests and take longer to gain weight. The second demands a higher investment at the start, but productivity increases significantly. In the first days of life, the chicks need a lot of care, warmth, and constant light. In colder regions, it's essential to keep their housing heated and protected with curtains to avoid drafts. After that stage, things change completely. The birds become extremely hardy, rarely get sick, and can live for many years. Beyond providing meat and eggs, guinea fowls serve another interesting role: they're natural farm alarms. Whenever something moves nearby, they start making noise, warning everyone about any unusual presence. So, besides being productive, they're excellent guards for the yard. Many people who live in the countryside keep a small group of guinea fowl just for this reason. They're great at signaling when snakes, foxes, wildcats, or even strangers are around. It's impressive how alert and perceptive these birds are to everything happening nearby. Despite all these advantages, guinea fowl meat still hasn't become popular in Brazil. The reason is simple: lack of promotion and the higher cost of production compared to regular chicken. That makes the final price less competitive. But that doesn't mean it lacks potential. Quite the opposite. It's a rich, nutritious, and flavorful meat that only needs a better organized production chain to find its place on more Brazilian tables. Many experts believe that as local cuisine and regional products gain more recognition, the guinea fowl could finally earn the place it deserves. It's the kind of product that fits perfectly with a new generation of consumers, people who want something unique, authentic, and full of history. Just imagine seeing more dishes made with this meat at food fairs, countryside restaurants, and gastronomy festivals across the country. That would be a true revival of Brazilian tradition, full of flavor and identity. Today, the guinea fowl remains a true symbol of rural life: noisy, curious, tough, and incredibly useful. Maybe the real issue has never been the bird itself, but the fact that the market still hasn't realized its full value as a living piece of our countryside culture. And if you've made it this far, you're probably into this kind of story. So go ahead and show some support. Hit the like button, drop a comment below telling us if you've ever tried guinea fowl meat, and share what you thought about it. Oh, and don't go anywhere just yet. Check out the video popping up on your screen right now: the largest chicken slaughterhouse in Brazil. It's amazing. You're gonna love it. See you there, and thanks for watching.